Praise higher, higher. Praise living creator. The breath I breathe is a gift from you. Higher, that's why I praise you. Good to see you, Mandy and Jill.
Yeah.
It's good to speak to you, Mr. Delaney. Me and my son went for a walk. Yes, and we did foraging for the guinea pigs. I just want to give a shout out to you, Sid, that the car carried today. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget Tracy, my son, guess your name. Tracy. Don't forget the kind receptionist, you were so helpful to us today. King David wants to big up Solihull. Big up yourselves. Blessings from King David. Yeah, yeah. Hope you all have a good evening, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got that.
2 minutes exactly for a song. Bam! There you go, man. Welcome to King David's peaceful, scholarly, non-donation taking, scholarly backed ministry. Our Passover is coming up, people. Praise higher, higher forever. We are prisoners of war. What you're looking at there is some coat of arms from Nation Knows Their Colour Line by G.A. Rogers, 1600, scholarly backed. You're also looking at my ephod. I'm the high priest of Israel, and we are the Israelites, man. And you got they came before Columbus, man. He took Louis Titoris, who was a Paleo-Hebrew Aramaic interpreter, to communicate with the tribes already there in the Americas, and the 10 tribes. The 10 tribes who got seized on their lands, man. Okay. Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what Americans are cultural tribes founded by the Europeans. We are law keepers over here, okay? And there's my love, peace, save life sign, man. Right. And the ephod, Hosea 3 verse 4 and 5, in the end times, the children of Israel, the Afro-Asiatics will seek higher, higher, and David their king. The Afro-Asiatics, yeah, the ones who can grow the afros, man. A lot of it, most of us can grow afros, man, you understand? And then that afro is your halo, man, you understand? That's your halo, man, you dig? Let's believe, let's blow the show first, living creator, higher, higher, H1961, strong, go accordance if you go there. Exodus chapter 3 verse 14, I am, that's the name he gave to Moses, yeah? There's Paleo Hebrew, higher, 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 you best believe, man, that's your creator's name. I'm going to blow the show for this is for the widow, the needy, the outcast, the stranger, the homeless, those suffering injustices, man, and justice for my people who have lost their lives at the hands of wicked Babylon. Chris Cabot, Jordan Neely, Sandra Massey, Robert Brooks. The list goes on and on and on. George Floyd, Ariana Jones, shot in the head by police, man, you understand? A wicked organisation who took us over. They are designed and to lord over us, do you understand? And the reason why there's so much crime in this wicked matrix that we live in is because Babylon promotes crime. I love that shit, man, you understand? They promote all badness, all against the living creator, man, you understand? That's why it's all fucked up in society, man, because Babylon's fucked up, man, you understand? So they have to bring the police force, man, because they're making it fucked up, man, and they want to lord over you, you understand? They're privately run corporations set up in the 1700s to stop more people, man. The prisoners of war who want to escape the matrix, man, and they want their shit back, you understand? Like, they want restitution for the lands and estates stolen. Let's blow the show for all who are against, our people, man, the Israelites, man. Do you understand? Let's blow the show for destruction and blessings for the decent ones out there, man. Praise higher, man. He hears me, man. He hears me. The recap would have been posted already, so please read the recap before, watch the recap before you watch this lesson. grab your pen and paper, learn for free. Okay, it's going to do a little reading in a bit about the Passover, seeing as it's coming up. It's quite relevant. Okay, so the poor and the unfortunate, not to afflict an orphan or widow, Exodus chapter 22, verses 21, to cause pain or suffering. But they do in this society, though, man. They don't give a fuck about this society, man. They're wicked, man, in the sun. Not to reap the entire field, Leviticus 19, verse 9, and Leviticus 23, verses 22. To leave the unreaped corner of the field or orchard for the poor. Okay, so yeah, that's what you're meant to do, man, for it to be fair. Leviticus 19, verse 9. And that right, Danny boy? The law of hire. The perfect law, man. Right. What's next? Next, my son. So I'm at the Kingdom Hall. It's like right at the Kingdom Hall, yeah. Theirs is just organizational uniformity. Organizational uniformity. So I can't even say how to say it, man. But yo, that's all it is, man. They make up their own spiritual paradise. We have a spiritual paradise. No, you just read off the same script, man. But if you're living in a spiritual paradise, yeah, why the F, yeah, there's so many kids, yeah, being sexually abused within your cult, man. Do you understand? And if I do find out it was coerced, it was under duress, yeah. What happened to me with my mum and that? Watch this space, man. The ones who cause that, yeah, watch this space, man. Do you understand? You're in deep shit, man. If that is the case, if a big if, and the question mark underlined twice, man. Do you understand? Alright, the Passover, celebrating the biblical story of the Exodus, where my people, the Afro-Asiatics, the Israelites, were freed from slavery. And we're in slavery now, man. Do you understand? We're back in captivity, man, because we broke the contract. And it says, for surety, your seed will be slave for 400 years, man. And Abraham's seed was enslaved for 400 years plus, man. Do you understand? That's us, man. So, my people, the Israelites, were freed from slavery. Remember Dumdai verses 1452, the Keskuvi Act 1666, man. These are able to do in this matrix to steal our lands and states, man. We're the true nobles and sovereigns, man. Understand? My family from Scotland, man. So the Israelites were in the beginning of Nisan 14, 7 to 8 days, featuring special meals, the reading of the first Exodus. We are to retell the story to our children. Significance: it commemorates the liberation of the Israelites. That's the Afro-Asiatics, man. Do you understand? And the confusion of face from slavery under Moses. The name stems from Hire, passing over the Israelites' homes during the 10th plague, slaughter to the firstborn of our enemies. So if you go and read the story, you'll see what happened there. The matzah, unleavened bread. Israelites eat matzah to remember that the Israelites left Egypt. Yeah, that's captivity. Egypt in the etymology, captivity, in such a haste that their bread did not have time to rise. The chamet's prohibition for the duration of the festival. It is forbidden to eat chamet or own food containing leaven, grains, wheat, barley, rye, oats. The lamb is to be roasted with bitter herbs. Eat with your coat on and your staff in your hand. No uncircumcised person can partake of the Passover meal. Nisan 14, Hire visited 10 plagues upon the Egyptians. At the time, the Israelites were subject to backbreaking labour, like we are today, man. On unbearable horrors, like they are today. Unbearable horrors. What are you talking about, King David? How about Chris Cabot, Jordan Neely, Sanjay Massey, Robert Brooks? You understand all my people that have been killed, man? There's just a few that I'm mentioning, man. How about Rodney Hinton? The fact that like his son was pulled over by police, yeah, and then they shot him and killed him. Do you understand? That's fucking disgusting behaviour, man. I'm sorry, we're sick, man. Sick, twisted people, man. Killing our people, man. Understand? So backbreaking labour and unbearable horrors. Hire saw the people's darkness and sent Moses, me in a past life, to Pharaoh with a message to send forth my people so that they may serve me. But despite numerous warnings, Pharaoh refused to heed Hire's command. 2 seconds, many people. I'm going to check my lad. Bear with me. Multitasking. So then, and this is when Hire sent the 10 plagues, afflicting them and destroying everything from their livestock to their crops. On Nisan 14, Hire visited the last of the 10 plagues on the Egyptians, killing all of their firstborn. While doing so, Hire spared the children of Israel, passing over their homes. They had to put blood of the lamb on the doorposts and lintels. Obviously, we're in captivity. You're meant to offer a male lamb without a blemish, man. At the end of the day, man, we've got nothing, man. We're in captivity. We ain't got no lambs, nothing, man. We're in captivity, man. You understand? So you have to ask for grace and mercy and just practice the festivals to the best of your ability, man. To do to the best of your ability. Get a lamb. Do everything to the best of your ability. You're in captivity. The Most High knows that. Do you understand? Passing over their homes, hence the name of the holiday, Pharaoh. So that's why it's called the Passover, because he passed over us, and we were saved. Hence the name of the holiday, Pharaoh. Pharaoh's resistance was broken, and he virtually chased his former slaves out of the land. The Israelites left in such a hurry, in fact, that the bread that they baked as provisions for the way did not have time to rise. They They began their trek to Mount Sinai and their birth as Hire's chosen people. So Passover, Pesach in Hebrew, if that's pronounced correct, forgive me, 14th day of the first biblical month at evening, scripture reference, Exodus chapter 12, Leviticus chapter 23, verses 5, observed April the 4th. If it's wrong, then ask for forgiveness. Remember, in Daniel, they changed times and laws. We can try our best to do it, man. Just before sundown. Feast of Unleavened Bread after that, the 15th to the 21st day of the first month. Scripture reference, Leviticus 23 verses 6 to 8, begins sundown, 5th of April, ends 11th of April, so after the Passover. Feast of First Fruits, observed the 6th of April. Scripture reference, Leviticus 23 verses 10 to 14. There will be a second Exodus, and here's some scriptural references to a second Exodus. If you want to read them in your own time. Jeremiah chapter 16 verses 14 to 15. Jeremiah chapter 23 verses 7 to 8. Isaiah chapter 11 verses 11 to 12. Ezekiel chapter 11 verses 17 to 20. Ezekiel chapter 20 verses 33 to 38. Ezekiel chapter 37, chapter 11 to 14. Zechariah chapter 10 verses 6 to 8. And that's just a few, man. I think the Most High wants us to know that there's definitely going to be a second Exodus, at my ministry, man. Definitely. There's definitely going to be a second Exodus. As you can see, the Most High wants you to know that, man. Okay, next, people. Law, Papa Bull. So, here, this is the human rights. We are humans and we have rights. We are prisoners of war. My family were kicked out by Oliver Cromwell, okay? They put a public custodian on David's throne, kicked the Israelites out, and yeah, man, they set up a society against us, and they have in this matrix, they have a straw man which they use to basically deal with you, okay? So human rights to protect individuals. In Article 9, protection of religious and non-religious beliefs. Article 14 requires that all of the rights and freedoms set out in the Human Rights Act must be protected and applied. But I'm really confused as to why the ones who took us over have written this, but then they're contradicting themselves because they have an operation from the FBI called COINTELPRO, Prevention of a Black Messiah. So they're discriminating us against our Messiah. It's on ECHR, European Convention on Human Rights. Any breach of your human rights, you can take your issues to the ECHR High Court. I encourage my brothers and sisters who are locked up harshly and more strictly within the prison houses because they're profiting off us being prisoners of war, and that's illegal, man. According to the Third Geneva Convention laws, once hostilities are ended, they're meant to set us free as prisoners of war. Okay, they're not meant to profit off us being prisoners of war, man. All right. Okay, next we have Pope Urban. This is a Papa Bull public declaration. Pope Urban II. So 1035, to 29 July 1099, otherwise known as Ode of I can't pronounce that, Chatilo, I think it says. So it was the head of the Catholic. He was head of the Catholic Church and ruler of the Papal States from the 12th of March 1088 to his death. He is best known for conveying the Council of Clement, which ignited the series of Christian conquest known as the Crusades into our lands, the Holy Lands. Man, I'm sorry you came into our lands, man. Shit, man. Took our shit, man. Reclassified us as Africans, man. You understand, man? Disgusting, man. So where are we now? Law, Torah, Papa Bull, Human Rights, Truth Back. Go to Israel, let King David Ministry Facebook here for the free Truth Back. My testimony. This is about the voice. WikiLeaks Vault 7. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. King David, start pointing at the fucking camera. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are, King David? Calm yourself. Calm yourself, King David. Calm yourself. Makes my son laugh anyway. That's the main thing. And that right, my lad? You JK boy. He's not a boy, he's a man. How dare you? He's a man. He is a man. Damn you. I'm sorry. Right, where was I? Chauffeur Blast done. Yeah, go to Israel's King David Ministry Facebook for the free truth back. Also, go to Ministry of Justice, YouTube, take a pen and paper, learn for free, man, learn for free. Never taken donations, never. When have I ever asked for donations? Never. And go to Zedekiah King David Ministry YouTube as well. Go to Isaiah David Sweet Singer of Israel, man, Facebook. Go to King 85 David Chosen YouTube, man. Go to Isaiah David 45 TikTok. I dare you, man. I double dare you. Alright, book highlights next, people. History lesson and book highlights, okay? Some scriptures in relation to King David being Messiah. Might as well read them, seeing as I have the camera pointing at the sheet of paper. Ezekiel 34, 23 to 24. I will place one shepherd over them, even my servant David. Ezekiel 37, 24 to 25. My servant David will be king over them. Hosea 3, verse 4 and 5. After what? After you've been in captivity and you wake up, man, you're like, yo, something can't right here. The children of Israel, the Afro-Asiatics, will seek higher, and David their king. Jeremiah 30, verse 9. Instead, they will serve higher and David their king, whom I will raise up for them. All right, people. See you in a minute, man. See you on the other side, man. Part 2 coming up.